So I want to bring a guy who follows the Democratic Party, Dr. Alan Snyder. He teaches history at Southeastern University in Lakeland, Florida. That's where he is. I want to get a step back look at how you see the Democratic Party right now. Do you think it's a strong party?
No, I don't think it's a very strong party. You would think so because now they have the House of Representatives and they've got Trump to attack constantly, but they're not really what I would consider to be a strong party compared to what they were in the past.
What is the primary weakness of the party?
I think especially with the new people that have come in this last congressional election, there's an impatience. They seem to think that everything needs to happen all at once. I'm kind of reminded of when I was back in college in the late 1960s, early 1970s, when everybody said, oh, we got to change everything immediately. And so I think even the old guard leadership like Nancy Pelosi and others are kind of shocked by what they've seen by some of the people that have come in. And they're trying to rein them in. In a sense, the new people have got a following out there, and possibly Twitter. It might be, I don't know how much deeper it is than that. But at the same time, it is a challenge to the old guard. And so I think the party has the possibility of splitting apart.
Yeah, and I think it's there now. Now, the media is hyping the progressive wing and the Twitter mob, which can hurt people fast. They're with the progressives, too. And it's hard to calibrate where the working class Democrat is. You know, the person who has a family and they don't want socialism, they don't want the Green New Deal, so they can't get on an airplane, and they have to plug in their car every night. They don't want all of that disruption in their life. But if you listen to the media, particularly the CNNs and MSNBCs and NBC News, that kind of thing, you would think that the progressives dominate the party in numbers, but I don't think that's true.
I don't think it's true in the electorate. The Democratic electorate is something that's very fascinating to watch, simply because they've always been a people that's patriotic, a people that believed in the value of America. What we're seeing now is the progressive wing kind of undercutting all of that. And so I don't think they feel really connected to that particular group of people.
But as you pointed out, Pelosi, Schumer, the chieftains of the party fear
Yep.
that wing because of Soros, Move On, Media Matters, all of this stuff. They can turn, and this is why they did what they did to Biden this week. All right, this is a low-level beef by any estimation. And Biden has always done this kind of stuff in his whole career. Never came up when he was vice presidential nominee, never came up when he was in the White House with Barack Obama. And then all of a sudden, he's on the front page of the New York Post molesting the Statue of Liberty. That's how fast the Twitter mob can bring you down. So the Democratic chieftains fear they don't want to be in their eye line, right?
Yeah, Joe Biden was fine as long as he was connected with Barack Obama. But now on his own, all the things in the past can come forward because he's not the ideal candidate for that progressive wing of the party. And since they get a lot of the attention.
But the folks,
sorry, go ahead.
The Democratic polls show that Biden is far out in front of the others. Is that just name recognition, or is that a rejection of the progressives?
I think primarily it's name recognition at this point. The encouraging kind of thing really is some of these people who are running, like Elizabeth Warren, are not even getting much money at this time. So what we've got here is, I don't think she's going to go anywhere.
No.
So what we've got is Biden leading the pack at the moment, but I think it's a very precarious position, and I'm not at all sure that he's actually going to get the nomination if he goes forward.
If you had to make a prediction based upon the field now, who would you predict? I know it's a long shot, and I mean, who would you say would be the favorite to win the nomination now?
Well, it kind of depends upon the week, doesn't it? Beto O'Rourke had his week, and now it's the mayor from South Bend who's having his week. Right. What's interesting is that all the things that they didn't say about Beto O'Rourke during the campaign against Ted Cruz, they're coming out now. The opposition research is there. I don't know that I can really make a prediction at this time because there are just so many out there, and they're all pretty much alike.
It's crazy. There are going to be 12 debates, 12 Democrat debates. That's a lot. And all these people are going to try to hang tough until they can get there. And somebody else might get it as well. I mean, it's possible. Hey, doctor, we really appreciate your time. Thanks very much for helping us out. Very kind of you to do it.